Assalamu alaikum guys, welcome to my new video. Today our topic is maths. In my previous math class I teach you basic algebra. Now I'll teach you intermediate algebra. So let's get started. This math has two parts. I'm writing the two parts. Now, at first I'll simplify this math. I teach you how to simplify, but now I'm showing you again. This is part A and this is part B. I'm writing the question at first. 3x minus 2q plus 9r minus 2x plus 3q minus 2r. Now, here is 3x, but here is 2q. We can't add or subtract this because here is x and here is q. In the same way, here is 9r, so we can't add or subtract this. But here is 2x, so we can take it. So we'll just take it here, 2x minus 2x. Now minus 2q. Here is 9r, so we can't add this because here is q and here is r. But here is 3q, so we'll take it here. Plus 3q. Then plus 9r. We know that here is x, so we can add or subtract this as it is r. We have to look at the variable. So here is 2r, so we can take it, minus 2r. Let's simplify it. 3x minus 2x equal to x. And minus 2 plus 3. At first I'll see, we can see that 3 is bigger than 2 and 3 consists of a plus sign. So in our answer, I'll give plus sign. Then if you multiply minus and plus, it will be always minus. So we'll just subtract this math. So it will be 1. Now here is 9r minus 2. If we deduct 9 from 2, it is 7. So I'll write 7r. Now it is x and here is q and here is 7r. Now I'll take the value. Here is given x equal to 3. So in my second part, at first I'll write these numbers. Okay. Now here is written that x equal to 3. So I will write 3 here, but I'll give a bracket. Then I'll give plus sign. Q equal to minus 2. So I will write here minus 2. Then I'll give bracket. Then I'll give plus sign. Then here is 7 and here is r. R is equal to 2. So I'll write 2. You can ask why I give bracket. If I didn't give bracket, then the math will be incorrect because at first it was only x. Now I put the value, and as I put the value, I have to put bracket also because here sometimes I should have to multiply and sometimes the sign will be changed. So it will be, here's 3, so I'll write only 3. You can see here is a plus sign and here is a minus sign. Here is bracket, so if we multiply plus and minus, it will be minus. See, if I didn't give bracket here, then my sign would be plus, then my math would be incorrect. So now minus 2 and plus, here is 7 and here is 2. Between this there is no sign, so I will multiply this. 7 2s are 14. Now I'll just add this 3 minus 2, 1 plus 14, and our answer is 15. In this way, we can do this type of maths. Now I'm showing you another math. The sum of 3x minus 2q and 2q plus 9x from the product of from 3q x minus 2q plus 3r. Now do this math. Remember that we'll read the question always at first. Here is written the sum of 3x plus minus 2q and 2q plus 9x from 3x minus 2x plus 3r. Here is given from. So at first I will write this, because from this math I have to subtract this part, because here is written from. That means from this I will deduct this. But many times people just wrote this part at first, then our whole answer will be incorrect. So I'll write this part at first. 3x minus 2q plus 3r. I will give bracket here. Okay? Then, do you know why I have to give bracket? Because from. So from means I have to subtract this math. And so I have to give a minus sign here. If I give minus sign, I have to give bracket, because this is one part and this is another part. And our sign will also change. So now I will give another bracket. I will write this. At first I will give second bracket, then first bracket, because here's only one part and here's two parts, so I have to give two brackets. So 3x minus 2q. This is our this is our first bracket. Then I'll give plus sign as here's written the sum of this. So I'll give another bracket and I'll write this question. Now I'll just give another. I give here another bracket because this is one part and this is one part. The sum of 3x minus 2q and 2q plus 9x. That's why I give a bracket here. And now I'll write this math normally, like 3x minus 2q plus 3r. Now I'll give minus sign. At first I have to work inside the bracket. So I will work here at first. 3x minus 2q, and here's plus sign, so I'll write this as it's written, plus 2q plus 9x. I just cut the first bracket. Now second bracket is left. Now I'll cut this. 3x minus 2q plus 3r. Here is a minus sign. That's why I'll change all the signs here, because if I multiply if I multiply minus with minus, it will be plus in this way. So at first here's after 3 here's nothing, that means here's a plus sign. So if we multiply plus and minus, it will be minus. So I'll write minus 3x. Here's written minus and here's also minus. If you multiply minus and minus, it will be plus. So I'll write plus 2q. Oh, I can do this in two ways. If I write in this way, then it may be hard. So I'll write this as usual, and now I'll just work inside the bracket. I'll write 3x. Here's minus 2q, so I can't subtract this, but here's 9x. So I can take it plus 9x, and here's minus 2q, and here's plus 2q. Now 3x minus 2q plus 3m. 3x plus 9x equal to 12x. And here's minus and here's plus. If we multiply plus and minus, it will be minus, so we'll deduct this math, and here these two numbers are same, and after this two, here is a minus sign, so I'll write minus sign, and we know plus, and if we multiply plus and minus, it will be minus, so we'll subtract this math. If we subtract 2 minus 2, then it will be 0, so our answer is only 12x. Now I'll cut the bracket. 3x minus 2q plus 3r. Now here's a minus sign, but here is no sign, that means here's a plus sign. If you multiply minus and plus, it will be minus. So minus 12x. Now I'll simplify this. 3x, and here is minus sign. We know here is x and here is q, so we can't do anything here for the variable. So I'll just take this minus 12x here. 3x minus 12x minus 2q plus 3r. Now here's 12. 12 is bigger than 3, and 12 consists of a minus sign, so I'll write minus sign, and here's nothing after 3, that means here's a plus sign. If you multiply minus and plus, it will be minus, so we will subtract this math. 12 minus 3 equal to 9. So here will be minus 9x minus 2q plus 3r. Here is 2q, and here is 3r. So I can't do anything here, and this is our answer. So today, up to this. Next class, I'll teach you more about this topic. Assalamu alaikum.